I was listening to a podcast this week and then I heard one of the speakers make a quote from Bright Marling that says, "Life is beautiful because it doesn't last." This captures the idea that life's fleeting nature is what makes it meaningful. The awareness that our time is limited pushes us to value each moment, live with intention, and not take anything for granted. Hey fellow book lovers, welcome to another episode of my books and today I'll be talking about The Brevity of Beautiful Things by Nnamdi Ehirim. This is the very first time I'll be reading a book that is in perfect synchrony with the title. In it, there are 10 brief but beautiful interconnected stories interestingly weaved together to form a whole. It may sound ironical, but I think if we all had the time to live forever, we may never get to experience life in its true value. Nothing will happen today because you think it will happen tomorrow, and then tomorrow turns a week, a month, a year, and nothing happens still. This was exactly how I felt going through the interconnected stories in this book. I flip, it's a story about Kamara. I flip again, I'm crying because of Ufedo's death. Another flip and it's Iman's story that is leaving me in awe. Down to Julius, Muritala and Faramade. And that's how the author made the readers go through the life of 6 former schoolmates from a boarding school as they navigate the complexities of adulthood in Lagos. What resonates most about this book for me is the sincerity and the warmth it portrays. It feels like sitting in the midst of 6 people, spilling their secrets and non-conformity, and I'm just there, listening in amazement, zero judgment, and feeling every iota of emotions with each of the characters. I love how intriguing the author introduces the character. From one paragraph to another, each character comes up with their own struggles and trauma in an engaging way that makes you root for them, feeling their pain and seeing part of yourself in their stories. Love, trauma, identity, memory, sensuality, commitment, and loss are the themes explored in this book. There were so many unconventional happenings in the book though. You have to find out by yourself, but I admired how the women were depicted. Bold, unapologetic, independent, and unafraid to embrace their desires. In the spirit of brevity, the brevity of life and the brevity of beautiful things like the title, I'm keeping this review brief as possible with the hopes that you get your own copy and read. That's it on today's episode. Kindly subscribe and turn on the notification button. See you next week.